You don't need to vote for blue militarized fascism or red militarized fascism. You know, Democrats, Republicans don't deserve your vote. This was the same message that Butch Ware, VP candidate on the Green Party ticket, was espousing when he went on Democracy Now! earlier today, I believe, and really pointing out how much support the Biden ticket in 2020 got in swing states like Pennsylvania, Georgia, and one other one he mentioned, particularly among Muslim or Arab voters in those very important swing states, and how those voters have overwhelmingly abandoned Biden, or I should say now Harris Waltz ticket because of the Democrats and Kamala Harris's, Democrats in general, right? Unconditional support of Israel's genocide of the Palestinians in Gaza, as well as the other just acts of outright terrorism and murder Israel has continued to carry out against Palestinians in the other occupied territories. Power concedes nothing without a demand, so why would it make sense to just, Democrats, better than Trump, so we just gotta vote blue no matter who, and then unconditionally giving our support to them, that's somehow going to materialize some type of gain. Jesus Christ, that's some pretty warped logic from my perspective. And the Green Party, Butch Ware, really, really sound logic, and both him and Joe Stein, staunch anti-imperialists, want to dismantle the U.S. empire and the 800 plus military bases that the U.S. has abroad and reinvest that into peaceful endeavors, like making sure everybody in the U.S. has housing when there is a massive homelessness crisis, making sure everybody has health care, universal health care, right? When the Democrats and Republicans are in lockstep when it comes to imperialism, when it comes to death and destruction, both at home and abroad, they don't support the interests of the working people, internally or externally. So why the fuck would you vote for a candidate or a party who's not going to look after the interests of your class? And unless you're a capitalist, which very, 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 very small percentage of people are, don't vote for Democrats or Republicans. It don't make sense. You're voting for the same people who are oppressing you, who are supporting a genocide, who support the police state and expanding it. It's like when you simp for Bezos or Gates. You're not a fucking capitalist. You're a worker with Stockholm syndrome, right? It's ridiculous. So definitely encourage you to look up the Green Party's platform, as well as the Party for Socialism and Liberation. Both pretty decent. Could be missing some other ones. The one little misstep that I've seen from the Green Party is that their campaign released a statement after Jill Stein had been interviewed by Mehdi Hassan and basically setting up this false equivalence between trying to, compare fucking Bashar al-Assad to fucking Benjamin Netanyahu, right? And try, so it's like, no, don't do that. No, you don't need to be drawing those false equivalencies. There's a fucking massive chasm between Bashar al-Assad and Benjamin Netanyahu. Syria was fighting a proxy war, that was supported by the United States. The US was literally funding Al-Qaeda in the region, right? To fight against Syria, and the Syrian army, and absolutely devastated that country, and the US still has sanctions against them. So that is a imperialist talking point that the Green Party released in that statement. That is one of the few missteps, or the only one that I can think of. So a little bit of room for improvement and maybe political education there. But besides that, pretty decent, right? And the more momentum these third parties can get, the more likely they are to be able to get some concessions from the corporate parties, because they will see their grasp on power getting less and less. Let me know what you think down below. Peace.